Okay, before this video starts, you need to know what a killdeer is. No, it's not about killing a deer. A killdeer is a kind of bird and it looks like this. When I first found out what a killdeer was, I was walking home from school, minding my own business, and then I hear beep. I turned my head to see a bird sitting on a pile of rocks, and out of curiosity, I decided to come close to it. And then it started beeping even more. And gosh golly gee, those things are annoying. I got even closer and I saw there was a nest of eggs. As a kid, I was amazed. I wanted to raise a bird from an egg to a full-grown bird, so I grabbed one egg from the nest and I brought it inside. I put the egg on a pile of socks to keep it warm and then...
What is that?
It's a bird egg?
What? No, you're not keeping it in here. Put it back outside.
And so that's what I did. I went to the nest and I put the egg back. I still really wanted to catch a bird, so I decided to make a trap. I put some seeds under a crate that was propped up by a stick and I tied a rope to it. After that, I walked away from the trap and I waited for a bird to go under the bucket so I could trap it. I waited all day for a bird to go under the trap, but none of them did. I saw a whole bunch of birds, but they all avoided the bucket. So I decided I needed to come up with a new plan. I sat there outside thinking of another way I could catch a bird, and it got to the point where I thought of building a huge dome around our house to catch all the birds. Yeah, I was a little crazy. Just a little. I ended up getting so irritated that I started throwing buckets at the birds to try to catch one of them, but they were all too fast. After doing that for so long, I noticed a lot of birds kept hiding in a huge bush, so I grabbed a bucket and I quietly walked to the bush and I smashed the bucket onto it. I saw so many birds fly out of that bush, but none of them went into the bucket. Then I was like, okay, I need to look at this in a different way. I don't ever remember seeing birds flying in the rain. Maybe if they get their wings wet, they won't be able to fly. So the next day, I grabbed a hose and every time I saw a bird, I would try to spray it with water. But the hose couldn't reach the birds, so I decided to get a water gun. I filled the water gun with water and I was back on the hunt for a bird. I went to the front yard and I tried to spray every bird I saw, but they were still too fast. Oh, and since I was in the front yard, I want to add that meant all my neighbors could see what I was doing. Oh hey look, it's that kid again. I wonder what he's doing today.
I'm gonna catch you! You're gonna be mine!
Okay, should we call his parents?
No, just leave him.
Yeah, that didn't work out. Wait, can birds actually fly in the rain? Okay, can birds fly in the rain? Yes, some birds can fly in the rain. Most birds have oil on their feathers that make them waterproof. Wait, so that means that strategy wouldn't have worked in the first place? After that, I gave up and I forgot about trying to catch a bird, but a month later, I was outside and I heard a lot of birds chirping. I looked over to see what it was and I saw a bunch of baby killdeer running around. I ran over to the baby birds and they were running for their lives. One thing that I clearly remember is that I ran in circles for so long trying to catch one of them to the point that I felt dizzy, but I finally caught one. I ran inside the house to put it in my room and I didn't want anyone to hear the bird because having 9 siblings means everyone is going to crowd around you and ask to hold a bird. So I had a small time frame. I had to make sure if I wanted to bring the bird to my room without anyone finding out, I had to get to my room as fast as I could, and that's what I did. Once I got to my room, I put the bird on my desk, and I decided to name him Bobby. I played with Bobby for a while, but in reality, Bobby was probably freaking out. After a while, I called one of my brothers to come play with the bird too, and everything was going fine until my oldest brother came in. As soon as he saw the bird, he told me to let it go, so I went outside with Bobby, said my goodbyes, and then I set him down. Then, out of nowhere, our family dog came running at full speed, and I knew exactly why she was running. I ran after Bobby to try to pick him up, but it was too late. Rest in peace, Bobby. You'll be forever missed. Hey, wait up, don't leave yet. So, I've been gone for a long time because I took a break, and during that break, I've been trying to improve. I started YouTube because I think animating is awesome, and I want to see my progress over time. I'm really trying to bring you guys quality content and stand out by making videos high quality, but it takes a really long time to do that. I worked extremely hard on this video, so if you could leave a like, subscribe, or even share this video, you have no clue how much I'd appreciate it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.